Parallax is no easy business. If you were to ask me what's the most common mistake I see rifle shooters make, it's not getting all the parallax out of their system. And the way it manifests itself is a guy will pull his gun out at the range, he'll go to shoot, and he'll be like, man, my zero moved about a half inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. Wonder what's up. There's nothing up, probably nothing moved. It's just there's a little bit of parallax left in the system. The good news is it's easy to get a 90% solution on parallax. It's a classic, everyone knows it. Point your scope at an uncluttered background, like a cloudless sky or a light colored wall. Look through the scope, look away, look back through the scope, make an adjustment and just kind of bounce back and forth. Never look through your scope for more than 2 or 3 seconds. Make your adjustments in quarter turns or so, and you get the reticle nice and sharp. You're ready to go. 90% solution, you're ready to go. So how do you know if there's any parallax error left after you use that classical method of getting the parallax out? Well, the best drill I've ever learned to identify parallax error comes from Brian Morgan. Brian, man, he trains all the tier 1 ninja snipers, and he's a good dude, he's a good friend, and it's a fantastic drill, and it's super simple. You put 10 1-inch dots up at 100 yards. Set your rifle up, get down behind the rifle, shoot 1 round. Get back up, take a breather, get back down, shoot the second dot. So after every shot, you break your position, take a minute, and take as much time as you need to shoot the drill. What you'll notice is after you get to that 10th dot, if all your rounds don't impact in the same place on those dots, there's a parallax error. Now, of course, that assumes there's no shooter error. So when I shot this drill, I had an AI rifle, Night Force scope, 100 yards, factory Hornady ammunition, 6.5 Creed, and I was probably 0.4 something for about 6 shots. That's when I stopped because I just needed the video for this. So a 5-shot average for that gun is going to be about 0.4, maybe a high 0.3. So I'm going to say no parallax error. At least I'm not going to worry about it. I would worry about it if I got to the end of that 10th round and I'm looking at a 1-inch group or a 0.8 something. Like that tells me still parallax in the system. All right, so how do you fix that? Well, step 1, focus your reticle at low magnification. Sounds like, why would I want to do that? Well, man, scopes are weird. And the window at which your reticle is in focus is much tighter at low magnification. So, if you're focusing your reticle and you're like, man, I can spin this thing a half a turn and I can't see any difference in the reticle, that's a problem. Just put it to low magnification and that window gets a lot tighter. So that's step 1, focus reticle at low magnification. Step 2 is once you've focused it the way the 90% solution, shot your drill, you're like, still some parallax in the system, I'm gonna put it on low magnification. I'm gonna use my side focus to get the image tack sharp, and then I'm gonna come back here. I'm not gonna touch the rifle with my head. I'm gonna move my head up and down, check for parallax, but I'm gonna get the last little bit out by making small adjustments to my ocular, to my diopter, okay? So between step 1 and step 2, you can get all that parallax out of there lickety split. And what you'll find is, when you go to your range, like, oh man, something's wrong, something moved. No, your rifle will stop messing with your head. That's a very good thing. I'd like to thank Night Force for sponsoring this video. They want us to know how to use these awesome scopes. They want you to be an awesome shooter. If you want to know more about their products, you can go to www.nightforceoptics.com.